Community consultation. Six Nations elected council will be holding a community engagement period for the Sun Edison project running up to November 21st, 2014. Sun Edison is an international solar energy developer and operator building 2 projects within Six Nations land interests. More information on these projects will be available at the Six Nations Future website, which is www.sixnationsfuture.com. If you would like to comment on the project, comments can be written down and delivered to the Tourism Building or the Administration Building. Emails can also be sent to communityplanner@sixnations.ca and can also be sent online through sixnationsfuture.com. Alcohol regulations. We want to announce the launch of a community engagement session to determine community support for the creation of alcohol regulations and a brewery at Six Nations. We all know that alcohol has been in our community for many, many years and that it's basically gone unregulated. We are looking at, do we want to now start regulating it? And at the same time, Six Nations Economic Development was approached by IPA Enterprises of Waterloo, Ontario, with an economic opportunity to be a majority partner in the brewery, which could be located at the Oneida Business Park building. If we were to do that, it is anticipated that this business could generate approximately $2.2 to $4 million in annual revenue for Six Nations within 4 years of operation, and it could also create 145 jobs during this period. This community engagement process has been designed to provide a balanced perspective of the issues, benefits, and opportunities that these projects may include. And it will provide a community-wide mechanism to gather feedback that will help guide the elected council now and in the future. The community engagement process will run from November 17th to January 17th, 2015, and will conclude with the community referendum to be held at the Six Nations Community Hall. Over the course of 2 months, there will be 3 community meetings and 8 information sessions for community members to attend for more information and discussion. The community meetings will be open forum meetings with the formal presentation and an open question and answer session. Community members can also visit www.sixnationsfuture.com to get more information about the project and to share their feedback. Assembly of First Nations, the nominations for National Chief candidates for the AFN closed on November 4th. There are 3 official candidates. Ghislain Picard, who is the current regional chief for Quebec and has been the acting national chief, is one. Bellegarde, who is the Grand Chief of the Federation of Saskatchewan Indian Nations from Saskatchewan, and Leon Jourdain from Northern Ontario, who is a former Grand Chief for Grand Council Treaty No. 3. The election is being held in Winnipeg during a special assembly on December 9, 10, and 11. Six Nations Council will be looking at the biographies and the background of each of those candidates and making a decision as to which one we should support. Farmers, I recently met with a couple of the farmers and they informed me that the ATVs are still going into the fields and destroying their crops. I ask for the community support in ensuring that the ATVs just remain on the trails that have been developed for their use. I have a couple of issues on health that I want to bring up again because I think they're important. I have been approached by a community member to see if there are individuals out there who might be interested in establishing a support group for people living with respiratory disease. If there are, please let us know so that we can all work together to get such a group established. Again, the health services staff are also working to promote screening for cancer. Plans are underway to get a mobile screening coach here in December just for viewing, and again in the new year so that we can do cancer screenings. I encourage everyone to get their annual screenings done, and I especially encourage those who have never been screened before to go and get screened for cancer. We are losing too many of our people to cancer, and I think we all need to work to promote screening. We will provide more information on the mobile coach once these details are finalized. Also, the health staff and social service staff and others, we've all come together to try and come up with an action plan so that we can combat drug abuse, bullying, and suicide. One of the things we talked about is initiating a no drugs campaign, and we're going to need a lot of community support to do that. The committee in place, as I said, is working on an action plan, and we will need the assistance and support of the entire community. Once that plan gets developed, we will share it with you, but in the meantime, let's all put our minds together and look at a campaign that we can come up with saying no drugs in our community.